and welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you have not already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see right in front of you, we're going to make a really simple but absolutely beautiful chicken curry. Lovely Indian spices in there, got a little bit of a kick. Just super delicious. Let's go and do it. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the ingredients we're going to be using today. Start of the show, chicken. So I've got a washed chicken. I've got chicken parts cut, breast, leg, wings, thighs, bone in and skin on. Over here on this side, I've got some pureed tomatoes. You could use a can or a tin of tomatoes if you want, or puree some fresh tomatoes. On the other side, some fresh tomatoes I've just cubed, just a bit more of a texture thing than anything else. Curry leaves, if you can get curry leaves, absolutely wonderful. These are fresh, really lucky that we have lots of them where we are. Maybe try and get dried if you can't get fresh. Chili, I've got green chili chopped. The amount is up to you, of course, what you put in. Onions, cut in about the same way as the tomatoes. Now I've got red onions, always pretty much use red onions, but you can use brown or white. Cilantro or fresh coriander, that's going to be thrown in right at the end, pretty essential. In the centre, down the bottom here, this is a garlic ginger paste, which is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. On this side and this side are our powders. We're going to be using 4 powders today, what I always call the big 4. So they're equal parts of turmeric, chili, cumin and coriander. If you don't have this or don't want to use that, you could just use your ready-made mix of masala or curry powder that you have. I think this is a bit better. Whole seeds and leaves and stuff, whole garam masala. Today I'm using dried red chili, bay leaves, green cardamom and cumin seeds. We're going to add a couple of little other bits, obviously some seasoning. We're going to start this off with some oil. Let's get over to the cooker. So we're going to need a large pan with a lid. Just because of the chicken we're using, we're going to need something fairly large. So we're going to start off by putting in our whole garam masala into that oil, which I'm using. I'm using sunflower, go for whatever you like. We need to get that oil warmed up. So in goes our bay leaf. I've got some dried red chili. And then here I've got some green cardamom pods and cumin seeds. We just need to run a bit of heat through these. They're going to infuse this oil and give us a great head start on this chicken curry. Now we're going to get in our chicken parts. And on this fairly lively heat, I want to throw this chicken around in this hot oil with the garam masala just for about 3 minutes, 3-4 minutes, stirring all the time. Just want to give it a nice little head start, get some of those lovely flavours on there. So of course, absolutely nowhere near cooked, but it's changed colour on the outside. Yeah, that's going to be raw as you like inside. But just to get a nice little bit of browning done on it. At this stage I'm now going to add my fresh curry leaves. My onions. My garlic ginger paste. Now if you don't want to use garlic ginger paste, you can just chop some ginger and garlic however you want, chunky or in strips, up to you. And then put some salt in there. And again, mixing. We're going to keep this on a fairly lively heat, quite high. We'll do this for about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, coming together really nicely. As you can see, the onions have changed colour. We've got some lovely flavours going on there. At this point, I'm now going to add my powders. So, like I said, you could use your favourite curry powder, or do what I'm doing, which are equal parts of chili and turmeric, and cumin and coriander. Now we're going to continue on this fairly lively high heat. I'm now going to add in those fresh green chilies and those chopped tomatoes. And while we're here, the pureed tomatoes, or like I say, you could use a can of tomatoes if you wanted. Fresh is better. So it's a little mix. Then what we're going to do is get a lid on this, and we're going to cook it again with the high heat for about 5 minutes. What should happen is the tomatoes might give off a certain amount of water or liquid. We can't tell until we come back. They'll break down a little bit, and then we may add a touch of water or not, but let's see then. So 5 minutes. Just leave it alone, it's fine. Okay, just going to turn the heat down now. Let's take a look. I'm making loads of steam coming out of here, so I hope that's not clouding your view. So you can see we've got loads of liquid now, obviously from those tomatoes. Now if you haven't, and in fact what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add just a touch more. Yeah, just go for it. Just put a little bit of cold water in. Now, we're pretty much done in regards to the cooking. All you got to do now is pop the lid back on, keep that heat above a simmer, not an actual simmer, just a little bit above. Let that go for 15 or 20 minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. Okay, let's jump in and take a look. Let all that steam out again for you. Now this is looking absolutely wonderful. Now what I like to do now, turn the heat up a little bit. Well, maybe it's like a medium now. And with the lid off, just let that go for 5 minutes. Just want to kind of reduce it down just a little bit. So 5 minutes, lid off. Okay, off goes the heat. Let's just reduce that down just a little bit. Very last stage now. Our cilantro or fresh coriander. Now you could, if you wanted to, be adding a little bit of garam masala powder now. Always an option. Check that for salt. That's it. Really easy, I think. Really tasty. This chicken curry is. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?